Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video, I thought it would be cool to go ahead and go live and you guys come along and craft with me. Um, these are the banners that I created. Excuse, you guys already know how it is. My desk reflects my life. It's a mess right now. But you might see all kinds of stuff, scraps and stuff. I just been kind of playing with things. So these are the two banners that I came up with. This one here. And all I did to make this, guys, is use my banner punch. And I've been playing with Pastel Halloween. As you guys know, this is the Pinkaboo collection from Michaels. And all I did was glue these to a craft little stick thingy. I'm trying to see if I have any extra ones laying around on my desk. I do not. But wait, do I? No. But you guys, if you don't have these sticks, you can use toothpicks. You can use your paper clips. You can use anything. But I just decided to use these sticks. All these things were laying around on my desk. These are scraps from the paper collection that I had. And I just went ahead and pushed these balls on here, making a little hole. Put a little bit of hot glue within the hole and just adhered them down. So I created this one. And as I was creating these, I thought it would be cool to make a shaker one. So that is what I did with this one. So it's kind of self-explanatory, guys. It's the same thing. I just punched out the banners with my punch. And all I did was, it was kind of hard to get a really nice clean. If you're a sewer, I'm not, so it probably would be easier for you. I just grabbed some tulle. I'm just gonna grab a random piece, guys. This is probably not the best piece to use. Use something bigger than this. And I kind of cut it at an angle so that this part could be in the middle. And all I did was shape it around this, like so. Of course, you use a bigger piece, guys. And I glued this bottom part on the back. And then I glued other sides until I got a little pocket. And I did not glue the top. Once I had all this covered with the tulle, then I went ahead and stuffed my Pastel Halloween shaker mix that I made. Let me see, my sequin mix. I try my best to have these things ready for these videos, but you guys know things happen. All right. So I just grabbed one of these little spoons, took some out, stuffed it like so. And then once I had it to how much I liked in there, I kind of filled it really well. And then I just went ahead and folded this over and glued that part to create this little shaker banner. It doesn't shake the best, but I think that it's more like for a visual. And then, guys, I've been stuck on these banners. Like, they've been sitting on my desk for 2 days. I've came in my craft room multiple times. I keep playing with this little bat because I want it to stick out. I'm not going to fiddle with it right now. Yes, I am. But I've been kind of stuck on these for days now because I didn't know how to embellish it. So I really love this paper collection, guys. And it's so hard to embellish this because I don't want to cover up a lot of the paper. You know, I want it to show. So I was kind of struggling with this. And I knew that I wanted to put some kind of sentiment on it. And my daughter, my youngest daughter, Lexi, she actually helped me. And we came up with this. So this is for the plain one without the shaker. So we're going to go ahead and make this together, guys. I'm going to show you how I created this. So once again, you're going to have your banners. And if you guys don't have a punch, you can easily cut these out on your own. So yeah, what I really was struggling with was that I didn't want to cover these ghosts and stuff, you know, like the paper is so cute. And it's just really hard for me. I find it hard to embellish stuff because I don't want to cover up the pretty paper, you know. What's the point of having the pretty paper if you can't see it? So what I did was I have this stamp that says trick or treat. And I just went ahead and my daughter cut them all out, guys. This is just another example, but I just went ahead and stamped the trick or treat sentiment on paper, and then I cut them out. I backed it on black paper. So we have trick. I had my daughter working on these. Okay, there's some here that she didn't. I don't see the oars, so let's just go ahead and do that together. So here's the trick or treat, right? And I cut it. The stamp is actually one long sentiment. So I went ahead and cut those apart because I wanted to place it like this. I didn't want to place it just straight across. So let's go ahead and do that together. And I like to like really trim it down. Because again, there's not that much room on these banners, you know, and I want to show as much as the paper as I can. So you're just going to cut these down. And you guys can use whatever sentiments you have. You can even go on your computer and type these out and print them out. If I had a shorter, smaller word, it probably would have looked a lot better. So just kind of play with things. Close the door, Lexi. All right, and then I have my black scrap paper. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue these on here using some wet glue. But yeah, guys, I was really struggling with these. And now that I finally found something that I like, I thought it would be cool to get on here live and share with you guys. And I'm telling you right now, this video might be a little bit long. But if you craft, you already know that this stuff is time consuming. It can take quite some time. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that. I let my daughter play with the scrap, so it's a little janky. And she tried to use hot glue and it didn't come out so neatly. So I would suggest that you guys use wet glue on this because you really want your stuff to look nice and neat and professional. All right, so I'm going to leave a little bit of space between these. And then let's do the oar. But yeah, I just want you guys to take some of these tips and use it with whatever supplies you have. You don't have to go out and buy anything special. Just use what you have. I literally was just looking around my desk at what was laying around, and that is what I used. All right. Let's move this. So I'm just going to cut around. And you guys don't have to do the step. You can actually take your ink and like ink around the edges of the white. So it's not so boring. Gives a little more interest. But I really like backing it on this. I think it looks cute. You can do pink. You can do purple. Whatever your heart desires. Whatever goes with your paper. I just decided to go with the black. Shut the door, Lexi. I'm sorry, guys, if you're gonna probably be hearing me fussing at my kids. Okay, let's get rid of all these scraps. Get them out the way. So now that we have our little sentiments cut out, that's gonna be the first thing that I actually put down. So just kind of place it. And again, like, I just really find it, because I don't want to cover this ghost. So, see, look, wherever I put it, I'm just going to have to cover it. I don't know. So that's what I was really struggling with, guys. I did not want to cover the ghost. Maybe we'll have it coming off the edge like that. Trick or, and then a treat. See, like, I don't want to cover that skull. So you just have to kind of play with it. And as you know, like, different pieces that you cut out, the pattern's going to show in different spots. I don't know. Okay, we'll just have to go with that. So we'll go with that. And you guys know those wood veneers that I showed. I got a video on this, guys. I'm going to make sure that I link the tutorial in the description box below, along with a playlist of other Halloween embellishments that I've been putting out. But these are just the wood veneers from Dollar Tree, and I just use a bunch of techniques to, you know, decorate these. I'm going to pull out this black one because I might use it. I'm not sure. But we're going to utilize those. Maybe I'll use the black. I think that looks cute. What do you guys think? Or we can do the pink. I kind of like these two. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you? I think the black one. Let's go with the black one. All right. So we're going to add that to this one. And we're also going to add... Hey, how are you? So, guys, I'm in love with this little ghosty. It's so tiny, guys. This is from the Coco and Reno. It's right here. The Halloween set. And it's a tiny little ghost die. And I just love it. I'm in love with this ghost, guys. Look at how adorable is this ghosty. So I'm going to kind of place this. Before you guys adhere anything down, just kind of play with it. I hate to cover up that skull, but I'm going to have to do it. How do you pronounce your YouTube name? Poochie Tats. I know it's a weird name, guys, but Poochie is my nickname. My grandmother gave me that nickname. And the tats came from me doing tattoos, being a tattoo artist. So I think I like how that looks. And we'll go ahead and go with that, okay, guys? So I also, like, when I first did it, I made it just like this. And I was like, I feel like it needs some texture. So what I added for texture is this spider webbing. I have some in purple that I had hauled. Hey, Natalie, how are you? Guys, it's crazy, though. People call me, they pronounce my name so many different ways. So a lot of people call me Punchy for some reason. I don't know why, because there's no N. But it's Poochie. You can use tulle, but this is actually webbing. This is that webbing that, you know, like the spider webbing. So I'm going to cut a little bit. And you got to be careful. Like, when you pull at this, you get these strings. This stuff is, like, kind of hard to... I find it hard to work with. Let me go ahead and back out a little bit. There we go. But once you get, like... I'm going to show you. Like, you see right here how it's gathering? It's really... Just pull that apart. Pull it apart. I don't want this look. I want this look here, okay? So, on this one, I added that last, and I don't really like how that looks. So, I'm going to actually adhere that down first. So, I really like how it looks over the letters. So, maybe I'll do that. Thank you, Natalie. Maybe I'll do that after I hear the letters. So, just kind of place everything where you want to put it, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and stick it down. I'm going to use hot glue. And I'm going to go ahead and let this dry a little bit because I like how when you let it dry a little, it adds a little bit of dimension. So make sure that you guys have your tweezers, you know, our besties. These are my besties. All right, and then stick it down. Don't press down too hard because you want a little bit of dimension. I'm going to add the ore. And guys, you can do an assembly line and make a bunch of these. Natalie, look at my shaker banner. Isn't it adorable? I really found it hard to embellish that one, guys, because I didn't want to cover up all those sequins. All right, this one we're going to stick right here. And then we got the treats. I'm just blowing on it because I want it to dry a little. Whoa. This one I'm going to hold up because it's going to seep out from the back since we have the banner cuts right there. I forgot where I placed it. I'm going to place it right here. But yeah, that's the one thing that I struggle with, guys, is not wanting to cover up the paper, you know? Ooh. So if you get a mess like that, use your besties and just yank that glue out. All right. So there we go. We have our sentiment. I should have placed that a little higher, but whatever. All right. So now I want to add this webbing. And I'm going to put a little dot of glue here. And I don't know, somewhere over here. I didn't really perfect this part yet. Because as I said, I didn't like the way I did the other one. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. Like so. And then be careful, guys, because this stuff is like really sparse. And you will burn yourself. So I'm just going to stick it like that. Like so. And see all this extra right here? I'm going to try to cut that off. But I like the look of the webbing over the words. I think that looks really cute. And really, you don't have to cut this. You can just like fold it over. I'm going to cut it though because I don't want these to like get ruined. Yeah, I think I need to add a little bit more glue somewhere over here. But I'm going to wait. You can try glue dots. Maybe that'll work better. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and add our little bats. I like it right there. Now these little Dollar Tree ones, they have foam here and sticky, but I don't trust that stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some hot glue. And we're just going to pin that right there. Because, again, I don't want to hide that ghost. Put it at an angle like that. And as you can see, some of it came out right there. I don't know. I like paying attention to details like this. Like, I don't like that stuff to show. So I'm going to yank it out. So just examine your stuff. If you let this hot glue dry too much, it'll be harder for you to get off. And you'll rip the paper. Hi, how are you? So this is what we have so far. All right. Now I'm going to push this webbing down because I'm going to add my ghost here and I want it to hold that down instead of adding glue. So this is, I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. This is my little ghostie. I'm going to pop her up on dimensionals. Of course, I don't have them ready. Let me see. I could never find my stuff when I need it. All right, so I'm not going to add dimensionals. I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple layers of hot glue so it can pop it up a little for me. So add a little glob. And this die is really small, guys, so I have to cut my little foam things. So I'm just going to put a little glob and let that dry, and I'll probably add a little bit more glue. So that could be an option for you guys if you don't have those foam squares. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more glue. All right, I'm going to use my tweezers. A tip for all those stubborn hot glue strands is to use a heating tool and just kind of blow them right off. I know I've tried that. That's a great tip, guys. Whenever you have glue that's like really stubborn, she's saying that you can use a hot tool, reheat it. Okay, so I like the way that ghosty looks right there. All right, so now we have the ghosty. It's popped up a little bit, and it's holding down our webbing. So the last part is you can leave it like this, guys, but I like adding some sequins from my little mix. Just a few. I'm just going to leave them on the desk. And I just pick random ones and kind of see where I want to place it. I use cold silicone gun. Oh, awesome. No burns, but still get the strings. I've never heard of a gold silicone gun. Where do you get that from? Does it still glue really well? So I really like this darker, this iridescent sequin. And I'm just going to try to see before I glue it down where I want to place it. I like that there. I like when I put the when I glue the sequins down, I like to kind of place them behind stuff sometimes, like so you can get a little peek of it. I've heard about silicone glue and people swear by it. I haven't tried it. I haven't heard of that. Mexico, yes, it's awesome. Glues as well as hot glue gun. I have to try that. So I really like using glue dots with this, guys, with these sequins to adhere them down. They work really well. They hold well. But I ran out of the small ones. So I'm just going to use hot glue. And be careful because the hot glue does kind of melt them a little. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue and tuck that right in where I want it. And I usually try to add at least 3. So let's pick out another one. I'm going to see whenever my mom goes to Mexico again. That's awesome. Is that the only place you can find it in Mexico? I'm going to have to Google that. This one I think I'm going to place on top here. Glossy accents. You know, I've seen that a lot of people like using glossy accents as glue. It's just so expensive. I'm scared to use it as glue. But I heard that it works really well. There we go. And then one more. Let's do a purple one. I don't know. Where should we stick that? I'm going to stick this one behind the ghost right here. So I like to add at least 3. Sometimes I go crazy. Instead of doing this, you can add rhinestones, whatever you guys like. I am stingy with the glossy accents. Me too. That's why I'm so scared to use it. But I've heard people swear by glossy accents for glue. When I see people using it on paper and stuff, I kind of cringe like, oh, that stuff's so expensive. And there we go, guys. There's one done. And I kind of mixed it up. I used these pom-poms on some. I used these gold balls on some. So there you have those two. Now let me show you guys how I did these banner ones. Like this one, I really struggled with, guys, because once again, I did not want to cover up all these beautiful sequins. There's a glue called Reptile Glue. I heard of that. That's supposedly like glitter glue, but more affordable. Where do you buy that from? I still have not tried Art Glitter Glue. Everybody swears by that glue too. I really want to try it. I'm going to probably order me some off Amazon. Everyone swears by that one too, but I've never tried it. I asked my mom too. She doesn't go to Mexico, but her friend does. That's what's up. Me for years, it's about $9 at Michael's, but I had 50% off of 20. You guys are going to have to leave in the comment section all the glues that you love. Okay, so for this one, guys, I really struggled with it. I didn't want to do too much because, again, I didn't want to cover this paper. And then I didn't want to cover too much of this. So this one I left really simple. I'm just going to use one of these wood veneer bats. Close the door. I think I like the lighter one. What do you guys think? Close the door, Lexi. The lighter one? I think so too. So all I did was grab some scraps from Tool. So for this one, I used black. Let me see. Just kind of gathered it. I don't even remember how I cut this. I'm just going to cut a little square. And then I'm going to like accordion fold this tool. Like so. And then I twist. On this side, I'm twisting going up. And then this side, twisting going down. And I got to kind of hold that. I add some glue on the back. And then I stick this down. Hey. So that's how I like to do my tool, guys. And you can kind of look in the front and unravel it a little bit. Everybody's in Florida. How's the weather in Florida right now? Is it hot? Very hot, really? It's like 50s, 60s in Chicago where we are. All right, so this side is really long. I'm going to go ahead and trim that. But just kind of play with your tool. And this is all I'm going to do to this one. I'm just going to go ahead and glue that wherever I think will look nice. And again, I don't want to cover too much of the paper design, so I'm going to try to showcase that skull a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this glue. Because I want it to look as neat as possible. Don't let it dry. Don't let it stay on too long because it'll be hard to get off. And then last for this one, I'm going to go ahead and add some rhinestones. It would have looked nice if I had some pink ones. But I'm just going to go ahead and use these black ones. I don't trust this adhesive, so I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue. kind of figure out where you're going to put it first before you put the glue. I'm going to stick one right there. And then I think I'm going to do one some up here, a tinier one. I really like the look of using different size stones. I hope we get some cooler weather this year because Walmart already has all these boots and scarves out, like if it snows or gets cold here. That's hilarious. So what's the coldest it gets in Florida, like in the wintertime? I know here in Chicago, we've seen below zero weather before. And it definitely snows a lot. This one I'm going to stick here. They need to be realistic and keep the chanclas out year round. At least you get all the chanclas on sale now, right? What? Probably the 70s. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't see the point of them selling that. Guys, chanclas are sandals. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of rhinestones. I mean, not rhinestones, sequins to this one. Because it's a lot of open space on this one. So I'll add a purple one. Right there in the background. And then I'm going to add, I'm going to do the iridescent one. The other one, I didn't add these sequins because there's so many on this banner, but I don't like this open space, so I'll just stick that one, hide it under there. Like so. So you just get a little peek of it. I was ready to move back to Florida when I experienced the first snowstorm. Florida sounds nice right now. From this cold Chicago weather. But I honestly love the fall and the winter because I love the fashion. I love wearing boots and scarves and little jackets and I don't know, But there we go, guys. There's our little shaker one. All the little sequins. I really want this little bat. I'm going to probably move it down somewhere right here. And these are these two. As you can see, this one, I layered it more so it's darker. This one, I should have probably cut a bigger piece and folded it more. But you can kind of see the difference. So these are the shaker ones. And then these are our other ones. Aren't they cute, guys? I'm really happy with the way these came out. Tell me which ones you guys like better. I think they're both cute, though. But that's it for this tutorial, guys. I hope that you found some inspiration or maybe it helped you out in some way. I'm loving this pastel Halloween stuff. I'm really like, I'm sparsely, I'm hoarding this damn Peekaboo collection from Michaels. I've been trying to find some more paper pads in the stores and none of my stores have it. So, but yeah, I'm really loving this pastel Halloween. And again, guys, you guys can use whatever you have, whatever color collections you have. You can do traditional, whatever. But I'm really happy with how these came out. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I will be back on live later on to do a haul with you guys. I'm excited to show you what I found. And I love you guys so much. I'll catch you next time. And don't forget to check the links in the links in the description box below. I'm going to have some videos linked there for you guys to check out. Pastel Halloween with gold looks good. It does. It looks so good. All right. So I love you guys, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.